Hey Scorpio, thank you for watching and welcome to your tarot reading for February 2021. This could be, okay, you got the World. So right away, I see that you are finishing up a chapter in your life. You could be saying goodbye to an old phase in your life and starting afresh this month. So this could be for love and romance, or it could be general for work or career. All right, Scorpio. Six of Wands. Okay, so you're feeling very victorious this month. I think I almost wanted to say witch because of look at those witch hats. Beautiful. So you're feeling very victorious this month. Like you have a lot to give. You could almost be achieving like a fame status this month for very few of you, but you have people who really adore you and really look up to you. A lot of people are cheering you on this month. They want to see success for you. And if this is not actual people, then it's literally the universe. The universe is on your side. It's cheering you on this month, or at least that's what it feels like for you. So that's awesome. So your challenge is 10 of Wands reverse, okay? So this is like a very heavy burden. This is a very physical struggle, but your challenge is to let go of it. So you could have been feeling very physically drained for a while, and some of you emotional too, but you could have been in a situation that just took a lot of energy out of you. And a lot of you, this is literally physical. So maybe you've had a very physical job and it's just very tiring, very straining on your body. Maybe you have a job where you have to do a lot of physical work. You have to do a lot of walking around, lifting things up, heavy lifting. Even like outside of work, maybe you have a family member you have to take care of. Maybe you have children, really young children, who you have to literally like pick up and carry around. Like a lot of you are just physically drained this month, and your challenge is letting go of that, letting go of all the physical labor you've been put through. And, a very select few of you, it could be emotional labor. It could be people in your life who just take so much energy from you, just like emotionally too. It doesn't have to be physical. A lot of you, it is like literally physical, but whatever resonates with you. So your challenge is like letting this go, dropping it. So for some of you, like if this is children, maybe this is like literally hiring a babysitter or getting extra help, or maybe you have to make a career switch, or maybe you have to cut certain people out of your life just so you can let go of all this stress you've been carrying. You've had a lot of weight on your shoulders, and now it's time to just like let go, pass it on. I'm getting some of you also are like elderly too, a select few of you. You're kind of like you're aging and you're literally like passing on the baton. So some of you are like actually retiring too, and you're passing on the skill set to someone who's new and younger, maybe. That's just a few of you. So in your subconscious is the Hierophant, and it did come up reverse. So the Hierophant is about, this is like a spiritual teacher, and this usually has to do with like ancient tradition as well. So seeing this reverse, I feel like you are the teacher this month. I feel like you're passing on your wisdom. Like I just said, like a lot of you are literally retiring, or you're in some kind of situation where you're moving on to something else and you're taking the lessons you've learned and you're passing it on to someone who is less experienced than you. Also, another example, some of you, maybe you've been married for a while, and maybe you have a younger relative who is about to get married, and you're sort of like passing on this advice. But I just get the feeling of like passing on your wisdom. There's some kind of deep need to take all the lessons you've learned and just kind of let them go and give it to someone else so that you can move forward. So on the surface, we have King of Pentacles reverse. So, King of Pentacles is a very, very physical man. He likes his food and drink. He could have a lot of money too. But seeing this reverse, in some cases, it could be very stubborn energy. It could be someone who is overly materialistic, or it could be someone who doesn't want any of the material stuff, someone who's letting go of material possessions. And this is more of the vibe I'm getting for your reading. I feel like you're letting go of material stuff. And like I said, not to repeat myself, but like passing things on. A lot of you are donating possessions and giving them to those less fortunate, or again, like those who are younger than you, less experienced. I see you like giving up your material power. Some of you are even becoming like ascetic this month, like just dropping all material matters and focusing on like spirituality. So I'm not really getting like a romantic vibe here. I'm getting more of like spirituality and like self-development. So in the recent past, the moon, so you could have been holding in a lot of secrets. I feel like you've learned so much wisdom. I get a very like uh, wise vibe from you. Um, and like I said, like I hate to repeat myself, but this message is coming in very strong that you're passing on your wisdom and you're you really worked hard to strengthen your intuition. You've also came to like a recent realization about like how little you care about the physical world, and you're really just like into the spiritual world right now. Like it's like you don't care about materialism anymore. Like you're very focused on spirituality right now, and very recently too. 3 of Wands. Okay, so I see you like planning out your future. Like you're really like stepping into your future right now. So you're sort of taking a new step into your life, literally letting go of the past, leaving it behind for someone else or for other people so that you can step into a new chapter of your life. And like the world card popping out earlier, this is a new chapter that you're stepping into. A lot of you could like finally receive what you've been waiting for too. If you've been like manifesting something like or praying for something like over and over again and it just hasn't been coming through, there's a good chance that by the end of the month it could come through, or at least like start to come through. The Chariot. So you're taking control of your life right now. You're definitely feeling a little lost. So I feel like recently, like you went into your intuition and you opened up your emotions so that way you could figure out what you want. You're definitely feeling a little lost too and like confused about what choices to make, but you've been feeling kind of powerless throughout this month, at least in the beginning. And I feel like as the month goes on, you're going to learn how to take control and you're going to pick a lane. Um, so see how she's very confused between like which way to go, this way or that way. Like she doesn't know. So I see you like a big factor for you this month is like not knowing what choice to make. But I see you eventually stepping into your power and beginning to get what you want. So your environment is the Nine of Swords reverse. So there could be someone in your life who's very anxious about you, very worried about you. But seeing this in reverse is a good thing. I feel like they're working through their worries and they're kind of learning how to let this go. They're letting their fears come to the surface so that they can be released. So, a lot of you, this is specifically like a worried mother or like a worried father who's like, oh, like, what if this person, not this person, what if my son or my daughter doesn't make the right decisions in life? Or what if they, what if something doesn't work out for them? Like I see that type of energy, or it could be some kind of like parental figure or someone who just plays this role in your life where they feel very protective over you and they're just like really worried about you because they love you so much and they don't want to see you get hurt. They don't want to see you make the wrong choices. But I see them like working through these anxieties, the fact that it's in reverse. I also see a lot of books in this card. So I think a lot of them they're like journaling or writing letters as a way of getting getting rid of their anxiety. I'm not saying they're like literally writing letters, but this could be someone who like writes you a letter or maybe they even like type a really long text but they never send it to you. They just kind of do it for like the therapeutic reasons and just as a way of like releasing their emotions. So someone is kind of worried about you, but not in like a scary anxiety way, more of like a protective parent kind of way. And they just want to see the best for you. Knight of Swords. So, your advice this month, coming straight from spirit, is that you need to just go for it. So, there's definitely like a chapter of your life that's closing, and you really just need to move ahead because, like, this is not the time to sit back and wait. Um, although Three of Wands is sort of like waiting for your ships to sail in, but it's like that moment where like see, look, she's not actually waiting though. She's like calling it in. You see how she's using her wand or he using their wand to really harness this energy. They're not just sitting back and waiting for their future to come. They're literally like calling it in. They're pulling their future towards them. Okay? So you have to take some action steps to get where you want to go. It's good to have a fair amount of patience, like, don't be impulsive, but you are being advised to take those physical steps to move forward and release your past. Let a new person come in, let someone else take your place. Maybe this is like a job promotion and you need to pass on your experience, or maybe this is a new relationship or something like that, some kind of new venture. And there's someone else waiting in line to, I don't wanna say, like, take your place, but yeah, like, someone's waiting in line to take your place, but not to knock you out, but so that you can move forward and you can take someone else's place as they move forward. You see where I'm getting at? 7 of Swords. Okay, so this is the outcome of your month. So I see you basically, like, receiving a lot of information. I see you definitely finding things out. Um, there's definitely new knowledge coming in. So you have a lot of wisdom to pass on to someone else, but someone ahead of you has a lot of wisdom to pass on to you. So this is like really cute. Like this is like this is like the chain of knowledge and wisdom. Like, oh my god, I'm crazy. But this is like literally like, can you picture it in your head like a train like that moves on? Like this is the cycle of life. So like, you're moving forward so someone else can take your place, and then someone else is moving forward so you can take their place, you know? It's kind of like people passing on their wisdom to one another. So, it's actually, like, pretty cute. I know that's, like, a weird word, but, like, that's what comes to mind. What else can I get from this? Yeah, I basically just get a sense of moving forward, dropping your past knowledge so you can gain new knowledge. You could be training someone who's less experienced than you at a job, and then someone with more experience is coming in to train you so you can get that promotion. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to think of like a romantic situation, but I'm not really getting a romantic vibe here. I'm more getting like work or family with this. If this is a romantic yeah, if this is a romantic situation you're dealing with, I feel like your partner is someone who takes on a very, like, motherly or fatherly role, some kind of, like, parental figure. So this is someone you have, like, a really deep bond with, and they're a little worried about you because they just want you to be safe and they want you to be happy. What else? You could be, I don't know, yeah, I think I pretty much said it all. So, I'm gonna pull some homemade oracle cards to see what other messages I can get. Alright, we got reconciliation coming. Okay, so I did say there's someone who is anxious about you, but they're working through their anxieties. So, if you've had a recent falling out with someone in the month of February, you will probably come back together with them, or there could be some type of apology being said. There's some kind of mending of the heart. Many people truly adore you right now. So you have a lot of love around you. This could be multiple people who love you right now. You and not I'm not saying like you're in multiple relationships or something. Like you could be a part of a really big family, or you have a lot of support. You could be a part of a team and all your team members are cheering you on. Like I said, like at the start of the reading, like people are cheering you on. Like you might not realize it. It's very easy to think everyone's against you and how we're like all competing against one another, but like spirit wants you to realize that like a lot of people are rooting you on and a lot of people want to see you successful. Okay, they just worry that you're gonna fail, and that doesn't mean you're actually gonna fail. They just like they're basically like they're encouraging you as much as they can because they want to see you succeed. So if you're doubting about people's intentions, spirit wants you to know that you can let your guard down. A lot of people do want to see the best for you. They want to see you succeed. Follow your heart and tell your mind to shut up. This is a funny one. Yeah, there's definitely like a new chapter for you in your life. There's a new venture coming, and you're definitely like in your head about it. Like, as I said, you're feeling confused about what choice to make. But as long as you follow your heart and you do something that makes you feel excited, makes you feel passionate and happy, then success will naturally follow. So, thank you for watching, Scorpio. I hope you have a beautiful month.